So I've just woke up. Well, not just woke up. I don't sleep in nice clothes, but I've woken up and I've decided I want to go into Rochester and do some shopping because, as much as my parents argue I've got enough, I want to add to my music collection, get a few CDs and maybe a couple new records. So we're going to go into Rochester today, and yeah, I'm going to hopefully try and get some new secondhand music. Apologies for my voice, I am getting over COVID. I don't have it anymore, but I've been ill the past week, so my voice sounds quite great. I could be in a death metal band right now. But yeah, so we're gonna go into Rochester, have a look around some of the charity shops, maybe pop back into town, and yeah, you're gonna come along with me. So this is the collection I'll be adding to. Ooh, Sunlight, hello. CDs, I've got more CDs under this stack, and I've got my vinyls here. I'm hoping we can add to this lovely little collection, most likely CDs because they'll be cheaper. But first, I think a coffee is in order. So Mum's letting me try some of this. I don't think it's boozy. It smells like Baileys though, so I have high hopes. But who knows, because, I mean, who knows? Sometimes the coffee smells stronger than it tastes. Tigger mug also isn't very rock and roll. But I don't have any music mugs, otherwise I would have found one. But yeah, let's give this a go. God, I don't know what my hair's doing today. It's having a moment. It's having a wolf cut, not cooperating moment, but cheers. That's disappointing. That's just tastes like good instant coffee, but not like Irish cream at all, so maybe I'll put some real Baileys in it. Maybe not today. Hello, mister. You can say hi? Oh, okay, thanks. What's up, Sammy? Someone's not as excited about our music shopping. We can't find parking, it's so busy. We've literally gone down by the river because there's nothing in the car parks, and we should have had a look in the station, but we might have to go back over the bridge now. So we'll get there eventually. We found a parking space quite far away, but a little walking never hurt anyone. Mum's paying for parking now. That was fun, to say the least. So yeah, now we're gonna, I say explore Rochester. I live here, I've been here quite a lot, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Phil Collins. They have Coldplay. I can't remember if I have it or not. I've got the goods. We're in a cafe now. Mum bought us coffee and cake.
I was taking the
I can't see if that footage is any good because of the sunlight. Well done in Rochester. We're tired out because the wind was making it hard to walk back, and now we're popping back into the street. I'm gonna have a look in cancer research because they also do have music, so I might get even more CDs.
we need it.
And we say no. My phone's gonna fall off, I know.
We are. No.
Rock! Do you want your singing to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh no! I'm good. All done, going home now. I didn't buy any more music in the charity shop, but I did get a cute little black dress that I'm going to wear tomorrow, so it's a win-win situation. I think I bought enough in Rochester today. So yeah, off we go to home. That's great, brilliant grammar.
To the door, and then he thought, oh,
Sammy. We're home. I'm melting just a little bit. I don't know if my camera's even or not because I don't have a level, so we're just gonna go with it. I've got the goods. Oh, that's heavy. I've got the goods. I'm surprised I haven't broken this bag yet because you can see we can get rid of that. This is the dress I bought. I can show it. It's a long dress, but a lovely little frill. Nice little dress that I can wear. Frills give it a lovely gothic vibe, but I can wear it in the summer without tights. Okay. There's seats everywhere. I will go through my CDs first. These were all from Oxfam in Rochester. This is where I get most of my secondhand music, I'm gonna be real, because they really curate their stuff. It's a little bit more expensive. You'll get CDs for like £2-3 instead of £4 for £1 like some charity shops do, because I think they only put out the good ones. They not good music wise, but quality wise. If it's got loads and loads of scratches, they won't put it out, or they'll list it. They'll, you know, only charge like £1 for it. But yeah, so I get my CDs from there a lot. The poor guy had to scan. He had 6 CDs and only 1 vinyl actually, 1 record. But I'll move on to the records in a sec. So CDs wise, ooh, CDs. So where should we start? I'll start off with literally the king, Mr. Elvis. It looks like just looking at the amount of songs on there, it does look like a compilation, which I am very happy with. Oh yeah, it says it on here. Always on my mind, Elvis, the ultimate love songs collection. I'm not a romantic girl, but we'll go with that. Quality wise, we're looking to be good. This cost me £2 in Oxfam. I love charity shops as well because you always find some hidden gems, and also it just feels good knowing it's going to charity. I do buy like first-hand brand new records, especially with vinyls, but sometimes spending £20 now is cheap for a record, which is baffling because it's because they've had a resurgence again. CDs are never going to be that expensive again because as much as people still use them, they don't have a big resurgence like records have. But yeah, so I got the King for £2, and then I'm going to be a bit of a basic white girl here. I do listen to like so much music, but a third of the CDs I bought today are Coldplay. So I got A Rush of Blood to the Head, which it's got one of my favourite songs. It's got Clocks on it. I think everyone knows that song. And The Scientist, although I love Amsterdam. That is a brilliant track. Look at the cover art. It's brilliant. Some of their cover art's a little bit more minimalistic, but this one, I just love some of their cover art. This one cost me only £1, so I'm expecting a few scratches, but that's okay. Not everything's perfect. So yeah, Rush of Blood to the Head. And I also got Parachutes. This also cost me £1. What have we got on here that everyone knows? Sparks, Yellow. But my favourite track on this is Don't Panic. I just love it. I've turned my headphones up, sitting in my room with like the lights off or down low, and it's just like an experience. There are just only a few songs can do that to you, and I think Don't Panic off this album does that. So yeah, this was also £1. And then we're getting into the slightly more rocky rock. We'll start with Mr. Phil Collins, In the Air. What's it called? Face Value is the album. It's got In the Air Tonight, arguably one of his most famous solo songs. What else have we got on here? The sticker's covering half the track list, but try and decipher any of that if you want to, or have a little Google. This one cost me £2. This is the one I saw straight away when I walked over to the CDs, and I thought, I love this album. I especially love In the Air Tonight with the drum solo. I have to have it. So this one cost me £2, and I'm very happy I found it. This one I actually grabbed as I was moving away. I'd grabbed the record, and then I went over to the CDs, and I was about to go look at the books, and a little flash of pink caught my eye, and I have found Garbage. I love Garbage. They're such a brilliant band, and this is the album with Stupid Girl on it. There's one I don't know called Queer, so I'm excited to listen to that because I'm funnily enough not straight. But I got this one for £1 as well, which I'm very happy about. Ooh. CD case is a little bit broken, that might be why CD doesn't want to stay. I just love the actual CD as well. Do you mind? CD as well. And I might take that out and stick it on my wall, or take just the back picture off. I'm having a mare with this, but yes, Garbage, very happy. These were all Oxfam, by the way. Oh, it has the original sticker from HMV on it as well. This is what I think is the best Oasis album. It's probably their most famous for more casual fans. What's the story? Morning Glory. I just love it. It's got all my Roll With It's one of my favourite songs. So is this whole album is just my favourite Oasis songs. This one cost me £2, and I like that it's got the original sticker on. So this cost, I can't work out when, this was originally $13.49 in HMV, and it's got a bit of age to it obviously because the sticker's gone really yellow. That's quite cool actually. I love finding old books and old CDs where you know, or old records where you can tell from the cover and stuff, this is actually from the 70s. It's not just older music and a new edition, it's like the original record, the original cover and stuff like that. Sleeve, that's the word, the original sleeve. But yes, so those are the CDs I got. They're gonna be added to the stack over there, and I will work it out at some point. Moving on to records. I need a drink first. Go to the Deaf Cat coffee shop if you're ever in Rochester. The staff there are amazing. Their coffee is strong as. I got an iced mocha and it's so good. Although I need to keep mixing it because I keep just drinking straight chocolate. But yeah, and their iced tea is amazing, and I had a lovely little Bakewell slice. I digress. Our first record, what are we going to pull? Oh, so I think I got some clips of it. I found a new shop in Rochester. They've been there for a year apparently, and I didn't realise. They're called Analogue Music. I think they've got a very minimalistic shop front, which is maybe why I hadn't noticed. Or I think last time I was in Rochester it was night time and I was going to the pub, so that may have been why. I loved it, and then Mum was like, oh, should I have a look in there? It says Analogue Music. And I was like, since when was that there? Oh my god, I had a lovely conversation with this guy, and he joked that like, oh, you're probably not looking for the same kind of music I am. So I was like, oh, try me. And he goes, Blondie? And I'm just like, I love her. I love Blondie. They went on tour last year and I was quite sad that I couldn't afford to go because I'm in love with Debbie Harry, I've got to be honest with you. But yeah, so this is one that Mum actually bought. This is Welcome to the Beautiful South by Beautiful South. She loves this album, to be fair. She hasn't got a record player, so I'm allowed to keep it in my collection. But yeah, I love the texture of this cover as well. It's really like matted and all. I don't know, I love sort of like matted kind of textures like that. I just, look how beautiful. This was in the bargain bin and it cost her £3. And there was one song on here. She says it's an amazing album. She was telling me about Song for Whoever. That's a really good song. But, oh yeah, there is a song called Women in the Wall. She says it's a very subversive album. I think Mum said, don't quote me on this, I haven't done my research on this specific album, but I think she said something about he kills his girlfriend and bricks her up in the wall. I'll have to Google that, so I'll put a little editing note underneath saying if that's true or not. But she heavily recommends that song, but just recommends this album in general because, I mean, it's beautiful. I don't listen to much Beautiful South, so I'm going to have to give it a listen later. Got a couple of scratches on, but that might be why it was in the bargain bin, but again, nothing's perfect. So our next one, I got this in this new shop as well. New to me shop as well. Baby I'ma Want You by Bread. I bought this album for the one song, which is Baby I'ma Want You. It's just a beautiful song. I might insert a little clip here of just, you know, like the title line, as it were. It's just beautiful. I love the cover art, and more importantly, I love the back. It just, you look at the back of it and think you're jumping into like an old sepia photograph, and I just love that. So yeah, we've got Baby I'ma Want You. I Don't Love You is a good song, and Just Like Yesterday as well, I would recommend that. But Baby I'ma Want You from Baby I'ma Want You is 100% my favourite song. Favourite Bread song even. Favourite song of the album. And oh, I love it when you have an extra little protective sleeve. I feel like they only do that with older records. Oh, lovely. And we have a lyrics sheet of all the either lyrics or, yeah, lyrics sheet. Although it's in a beautiful cursive typeface that I can't read because my eyesight's quite bad at the moment. But yeah, I'm loving the extra. Yeah, I only think old records really do this now, which is a shame. I haven't bought a new record in quite a while. I can't remember if, say, my Bowie record or anything like that has it. But I just love just the extra bit of protection. I'm so stupid. It opens up. Oh, that's a nice little touch. I like things like that. Cool album. Now we're going to watch me struggle to get this back in because it's like loose paper. I will see you in a second. So yes, definitely listen to this. This isn't my album recommendation video, but I recommend all of these albums, to be fair. Even the Beautiful South one that I haven't listened to because I trust Mum's judgment. So the last one that I'm going to show you, ooh, mystical, mysterious even, is this. This was also in the bargain bin, where everything in the bargain bin was £3. Mr. Perry Como. I love Perry. I love his music. Catch a Falling Star. Magic Moments is the one that lots of people know. You Make Me Feel So Young is probably my favourite Perry Como song. For £3, 40 greatest hits. It's a 2 LP set, which means I've got 2 records here. And because it's a greatest hits, we've got some lovely information. Pause to read if you want, but good luck. Oh, and it comes in this lovely plastic sleeve as well, which makes me very happy again. I'm very happy. What else do we have on here? Delaware. Moonglow. Killing Me Softly is a lovely song as well. Prisoner of Love. Don't Let the Stars Get in Your Eyes as well. So yes, listen, I mean, this is his 40 greatest. But just listen to any Perry Como, honestly. His music's great. I'm a bit of an old soul. I love all the sort of crooners. I love a bit of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, all of that sort of music. So yeah, we only have one left. So here's the plan. Here's my little proposal. I was going to finish off with this record. Just teasing it a little bit, see if anyone can get it. I'm planning on filming a video soon where I basically show you some of my record collection, not all of it, because I don't have a huge collection. In like my crate, it lines up to about like that wide of records. But I'm thinking of maybe keeping this one so you can't find out until you pop over and watch my next video once it's uploaded. I'm going to be that annoying YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm going to be like those YouTubers that are always like, oh, stay tuned for the next video to find out, and all of that. You're not going to find out what this album is. I'm going to be really annoying. All I'll say is I'm very happy I found this album. You may have spotted it earlier in the video, but you don't know. I got it for £3. And I'm just going to tease little bits. So, oh, the name of the band almost came up there. So I want to see if you can get it from little bits. Ooh, okay, I'm going to start with that. So yeah, that's what I bought today. I spent £12 in Oxfam on a record and 6 CDs, which if you were to do that in like a mainstream music shop where they don't sell secondhand, that would have cost easily over £50. I mean, CDs still cost like £10 on average, I think. Sometimes a lot more if it's a new CD, new artist or whatever. And records, like I said earlier, £20 is cheap for a record nowadays. So the fact you can go to charity shops, get them for like £3, I just love. Please go to charity shops, support charities, support your local charity shops and your secondhand shops, because they put so much effort into sourcing the music. In Analogue Music, when I was talking to the guy, he told my mum with the Beautiful South album, he was like, oh, it's got some crackle on a couple of the tracks. Do you want to just listen through quickly? And it just sounded like every single record that comes in, they check and they listen to, so they know which ones need to go in the bargain bin if they're scratched a bit and things like that. So they're just like, these people who own their independent secondhand shops put so much effort in. I'm gonna say the annoying sentence that lots of like Instagrammers use: please support your local businesses. Because it really, really is worth it. And your local charity shops, again, it's worth it, especially the ones where the money goes to homeless people or to like a cancer charity or things like that. It's just really, it's quite important to me, which is why I love to buy secondhand, as well as finding like hidden gems you might not get in HMV because it's not being produced anymore, stuff like that. Yeah, it's important to me, I think, to support charity, just because of like things my family's gone through and things like that. I always love to do that, but I'm rambling again. So yeah, oh, this is on a little tripod now. I should have done this earlier because this is so much easier to hold than having my hand like that around my phone. But I'm gonna sign off here. I hope you enjoyed watching this little vlog. It's a lot more casual than I wanted it to be, but this is how I am in real life. I didn't want to have this whole kind of like persona that I start and put on the internet and think I've got to maintain this now if I do make more videos. So yeah, it's just a lot better to be my goofy, silly self with all my K-pop posters in the background and my teddies and stuff, which I won't show because my pajamas are also behind me. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do the boring end screen lines now. If you enjoyed this and you enjoyed me talking about kind of my music taste, just liked watching my silly little vlog today, maybe drop a like, comment maybe what your favourite shop is to buy some music, and recommend me some albums. You know, I'm always open to listening, to finding out about new music, old music. Just recommend me music, please. I can never get enough. So yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be posting soon. I'm going to record it this weekend about my music collection. I'll be talking about 9 albums that I have pre-planned material about, and then this one, I'm going to tease it one more time, this one new old secondhand album that I got for £3, only £3, I love it, in Oxfam. So yeah, I really, really, really hope you enjoyed. So like, subscribe, comment, all that usual YouTube shebang. I'm really trying hard to not swear. I can't help it, I swear a lot in my daily life. And in my next video, I'm going to look slightly different because I'm bored of my hair at the moment because the pink's all faded. So you'll see me with washed hair and hopefully jet black hair as long as it dyes properly. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Probably would have had to cut out a bit out of this outro as well. I hope you enjoyed. I've said that about 5 times now. Bye. Oh my god, I waffle so much. Oh, I'm still recording. I'm trying to not get his willy in it. What are you doing? What's his legs doing? Charming. It's when he holds it with his paws.